Hey, good to see you.
Hey, man.
Huddle up, fellas. Let's go over the game plan. I want to score earlier in transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. Today, we're going to work on being more efficient at running our breaks.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Who's watching here? Hey, right here. Yo, look this way. Go over it! Watch that! I got your help! Yeah, let's go, let's do it! Ah, he hit me!
Let's go.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, keep the ball up.
Hey, good look. Keep moving, baby, keep moving. Hey, don't worry about it.
Hey, yo, right here.
Hey,
One more,
sorry,
one
man,
more.
keep shooting. Hey, help! Too strong! Hey, right here. With the foul! Keep shooting, baby. I got it, I got it. I got ball. Hey, good luck.
Just like that.
Hey, don't worry about it. Keep shooting that. Hey, keep shooting. Hit the drop, man. Keep shooting.
Now we're rolling.
Hey, good luck, though.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Let's do it. Go back up.
Hey,
Coming in.
keep the rock.
Keep it going.
And the foul. What the foul?
Good snatch, man.
Don't let him shoot that!
Call that. Hey, yo, right here.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, he can ball, huh? Next time, man.
Great practice. Now get out there and put up some more shots.
Thanks, David. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans: Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And for the Thunder, we've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford is out there with Williams.
Hey, right here, right here.
Now, Cobb. He had 19 points in the win against Portland.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson, the pass to Hart. Kicks it out to Williamson. Great open look there.
Shooting while in rhythm. Zion smart at recognizing when to take these quick shots.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Brown. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Jay, the pass to Brown. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ingram right side. Here's Hart. Kicks it out to Williamson. Gets an open look and hits. Williamson's got 5 now.
Offensive versatility so important at the NBA level. As an amateur, Zion could just overpower people.
Here's Jay. No good, unable to end this run. Brown, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Alexander Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Kicks it to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Cobb, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. Greg, you can see the talent that Hendricks Cobb possesses. He looks like a player who is bound for stardom.
Cobb has that it factor about him when he plays. Everything comes so easy for him. With his talent and drive, he'll be one of the big names in the NBA soon enough.
New Orleans making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Chalk up 2 there.
You can't let Ingram get established down there. When he does, he burns you from it.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Ingram against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Alexander Walker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much. So I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
And Hayes kicks to Johnson. Back to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Jerome. Plays it up and banks it in. Jerome's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hayes dishes to Johnson. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Makes it off the glass.
When you see contact with James Johnson involved, you know he can dish it out as well as he can take it. Tough bucket.
Cobb kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Pelicans trail by 4. 1:21 left in the first. Hayes with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked.
Merciless denial by Cobb, using all of his physical abilities to shut them down.
And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Cobb. And now a 7-point Thunder lead. The Pelicans shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Ingram outside. Shoots over Cobb. And he overshot that one, missing.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
To the middle. Here's Jay. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Oklahoma City, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Mike Muscala is checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Pelicans. Hernan Gomez is checked in.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Rebound by Muscala.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Yep, that one goes in there. Jay's got his second basket of the game.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Thunder. They're up. Alexander. A 32-point game for him in the win against Portland. A different look for Oklahoma City. Brown comes in for Bradley. And Jay subbed in for Mike Muscala. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Zion Williamson comes in for James Johnson. And Ball subbed in for Josh Hart. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Then it's Ball. Then there's Hayes. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Strong move by Lonzo. He has the size to take the contact and complete the play.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind and the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 5. Ingram outside. Knocked away. Here's Williamson. From down in the low post, it goes. Williamson's got 7 points in the game.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
That one goes. Count it. Pelicans trail by 5. Ball, the pass to Hayes. Dishes it to Ingram. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Cobb with it. Now guarded by Ingram. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Always looking to make splash plays. Cobb gambles at the defensive end and hits the jackpot.
Pass to Williamson. Ingram outside. Over Cobb. Kept alive. Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Great position by Zion. It's what allows him to get offensive rebounds.
Pass to Jerome. Lobbed up there for Cobb. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
For a guy who loves to watch his own highlights, Cobb may have that one on loop.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Pelicans trail by 7. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Ingram outside. Passes it to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Cobb. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The desire to finish. Shea has that in his DNA.
The Thunder have shot 75% of the stripe, 6 of 8.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
To the paint, and the dunk by Williamson.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
And the pass to Gilgeous Alexander. And there's the bucket from Jay. That's 10 points for Jay.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ball, the bounce pass. And Hayes kicks to Ingram. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. There's 42 seconds left in the first half.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Jay, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Ball against Gilgeous Alexander. Ball no good. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Jay, the pass to Brown. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Inside. Williamson kicks to Hayes. Ingram wide open. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Oklahoma. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. Teams changing it up here.
And Ingram just made great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Bradley is out there with Jay. Then there's Cobb. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Just 3 to shoot. They grabbed their own miss. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Bradley's got 7.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Alexander Walker. Count it. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 21 points in the game. Pass to Cobb. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Jay. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded close.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Ingram kicks to Hernan Gomez. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 6. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Bounce pass from Hernan Gomez. And here's Ingram from the arc. That shot off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. To the inside, Jay, and that one is stuffed right through.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Pass to Cobb. Down low, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
Here's Jay, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Brandon Ingram is a fascinating player, multi-dimensional and versatile. Needs to keep improving.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
1:46 left to play in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Cobb. Jay, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Good eye from Cobb. Spotting the wide open man, sets it up perfectly with that pass.
The pass to Hayes. Ingram outside. 6 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2. Ingram's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Here's Jay. Got a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Pass to Bledsoe. With a tie. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Dort. He has 6. Here's Jay, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
.35 seconds left to play here in the third. Passes to Ingram. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Bledsoe for 3. It's rebounded by Cobb. Cobb's got 4 rebounds in this game. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, this is too easy for Cobb. The D must push him further away from the basket.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And he drops that one in. Ingram's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Thunder lead by 5. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Hart, and it's Hayes in at the 5 down low.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Bledsoe passes to Hart. Here's Williamson. Count it from 12. 17 points for Zion Williamson.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Pass to Dort. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What's up?
Checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for New Orleans, Johnson comes in for Brandon Ingram, and Hart subbed in for Ball. Here's Bledsoe. Here's Hart. Over in the corner, Williamson. Williams against Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. That 3 off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now here's Bledsoe. Not a lot of room. The pass to Hart. Back to Bledsoe from downtown. Rebound by Jay. Jay's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half. I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And Bledsoe, here we go.
And this is the ferocity that Bledsoe plays with. He's not content with the layup. He wants to make a statement.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Adams. Pass to Williamson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williamson's got 19 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games. Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Really left alone that time.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Horford.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Bledsoe dishes to Adams. Over to the wing. Bledsoe right side. Dort grabs the miss.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. Pelicans trail by 7 to the paint. Hart kicks to Bledsoe. Off target from outside.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Dort, guarded by Bledsoe. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jay, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jay.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He doesn't always get the minutes he's gotten tonight, but there's no way they were going to sit him down once he got going. And the crowd has been loving it. A memorable night for him coming off the bench. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy told the team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
All right, thank you, David. Wide open look. And that's collected by Jay. Jay's got 11 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle, here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
And it's the long arms and broad shoulders that make Horford such a tough matchup inside. Teams try to get physical with him, but he's usually up to the challenge.
It's tipped. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Inside, Jay. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. to the inside. Here's Williamson, and the layup's good off the glass. Williamson's got 8 here in the quarter.
They just can't get stops against this guy. Zion too strong and too athletic.
Pass to Dort. Al Horford. Over Hayes. Jay, the pass to Williams. Inside, here's Jay, and it's blocked, and he recovers it. Bledsoe outside. Williamson finds Hayes. Can't hit that one. And here now the Thunder. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Dort. Sinks that one from the post. And the Thunder lead by 11.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford the pass to Dort. Teardrop shot. Good D by Bledsoe. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.